Hey everybody, it's Nicole and welcome to my channel. I came here today to share with you this wall hanging that I made today. And excuse the shaking of the video because it's so long and big. I'm going to have to hold the camera with my hand today. But this is the wall hanging. And there are 3 hearts. And I believe I cut the hearts out at 6 3/4 of an inch from my Cricut using the Plantain Schoolbook cartridge. And I got this inspiration from Pinterest, and I believe it's the Terrace Studio. And she made a set of pink hearts for Christmas. But I was inspired because I liked it so much that I wanted to make my own. So this is what I came up with. I'm going to move in a little bit closer for you, just so you can see each one. And sorry, it's a little dark. Got a little overcast in Long Beach today. But here's the first heart. And I just used some satin bow. I have paint all over my head. Some satin bow that I made from some satin ribbon that I had. Cut the heart out at a 6 3/4 inch, I believe. Used Luisa Diaz's paper from Kitty Scrap Post. And then I used some Sweet Sentiment paper at the bottom. So I covered the whole heart with Luisa's paper. And then I cut half of the paper out with the Sweet Sentiment from G45. And then I used some purple trim all around the heart. But first I did sponge it with Concord Grape Tim Holtz Distress ink. And then I outlined the entire heart with some lavender pearls, string pearls. And then I used some really pretty lace that I had in my stash that I got from Joann's. And then here's some more lace that I doubled on top of that. And then I used this lace here that I had in my stash. And then I also have some of this scallop lace that I received from Tammy, SS Crafter 1. And then all the flowers is Wild Orchid Crafts flowers. And these little ones on the ends is from Downtown LA. And then I made a bow with 3 different color purple seam binding. And then I hung a Prima Junkyard Finding zipper tool from there. And it does say sweet on it. So that's the first heart. Oh, glue string. So that's the first heart there. And then we'll come down to the second one. I also have the satin bow. These little heart blings is from NSK, Natasha's Scrapbook Corner online store that I had purchased. And then here's the second heart. So I'll pull out so you can see the second one. There's the second heart. It's the same trim and paper. Sweet Sentiments paper. Oh no, actually, this one is Secret Garden paper. And all Luisa's paper at the top. And Luisa's paper really goes very well with G45 Secret Garden and Sweet Sentiment paper. So I love the pair together. The heart has the same pearl spray and trim. This trim I had in my stash. And then I lined it with some Chinese braid. I have this wood heart from Michaels that I embossed it with pearl powder. This little heart, the cutout, I didn't like the way it showed that the paper was separated in the back. So I cut out a paper from the Sweet Sentiment and glued that behind there and glossy accented. And then I put this resin piece, cabochon, I don't know which one it is, that I had in my DT package from NSK. And then glossy accented that part. And then used some big purple pearls that I had in my stash. This is a flourish that I had in my stash that's on both sides of the heart. And my heart is hanging just a little bit crooked, so I might have to rip it off and glue it back on so it could be a little bit straighter. And I just did the same thing, embossed it with the pearl embossing powder, and then covered it with some diamond stickles. So that's how it looks on both of those. And again, Wild Orchid Craft flowers at the top. So that is the second heart. So I'll pull out so you can see the second one. And then here is the third heart. And I really like this third one. It's the same thing, Luisa Diaz's paper. This one at the bottom is Sweet Sentiments paper. I had a pearl spray there. I have this old frame that I had at Michael's that I painted vanilla ice cream from Craftsmart. It's either Craftsmart or Apple Barrel. Can never remember which one they are. And then I put some white picket fence distress crackle paint on it. So it might be hard to see, but it does have some crackle in there. There it goes. I hope you guys can see that. But it does have a nice crackle all over it. And then I use some clear Wink of Stella pen on top of it just to give it a little shimmer. This is a stamp that I had in my stash. It's supposed to be strong on top, but as you can see, it didn't fit, so I just kind of chopped it in half. But it says, go with your heart and believe in miracles because anything can happen. And then Wild Orchid Craft Flowers. Sorry guys, Wild Orchid Craft Flowers. This is from Recollections. And it's the same on the bottom with that same bow at the bottom. So I like how it came out. This trim I just had in my stash, some white eyelet trim. And that lace I had in my stash. And I just put a pearl spray there in the corner. But that's the third heart, you guys. And I'm going to pull out just so you can see it a little bit better. So that's the third heart. And then that is the second one. And then that is the third one. And I'm really happy with the way that they came out. I thought they came out really, really pretty. So I hope that you guys like it. I really like it. And thanks for watching, guys. Bye.